So New Balance has been making 990s for over 3 decades, and I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on the 990 V5, the brand new version for 2019, and let you guys know my pros and cons of this sneaker. So let's go ahead and get into it. What's going on, guys? Hes here, HESKICKS.com. If you guys want to shop this week's top sneaker deals as well as a pair of these 990s right here, check the link in the description and happy shopping. Thank you to Hibbett Sports for sending me over this pair. It's actually a model that I've had my eye on since the V4, but I never pulled the trigger. With the wave of all the dad shoes in the last year, New Balance definitely takes the cake with that. And being a super dad that I am myself with 2 kids now, I was like, I kind of need a pair of 990s. So the V5s just recently came out. Retail is $170 or $175, and you can buy a pair from Hibbett Sports in the description. This model, though, looks very, very, very similar to the V4 from an untrained eye. But for those that are very familiar with New Balance, you guys might have a lot more legacy knowledge than I do. I'm coming at this from a fresh pair of eyes because I've never owned a pair of 990s. I think I have a couple pairs of 997s, but I've never had a 990. So I wanted to give you guys my pros and cons on the New Balance 990 V5. So we'll start off with the pros. This shoe is actually crazy comfortable. Like, it doesn't look like anything much. It is just a pair of New Balance sneakers at first glance, but when you put them on, it's like instant comfort on your feet. They definitely have a well-engineered, well-designed pair of sneakers. I put these on and actually had to chase my kid around on his bike. It was kind of crazy. It was a lot of fun, but I mean, they didn't feel like I needed to break them in or anything. You just put them on and it was instant go. So I don't know what type of cushioning New Balance actually uses in their sneakers, but I do see that it does say end cap here, which adds to the stability of the shoe, which they do feel really stable on feet. You never feel like you're going to roll your ankles or anything like that. It does have a V on the back. I'm assuming that stands for the 5, and then New Balance logo right there. New Balance logo that's reflective here and then here, and it does have some plastic wings that come up, so that's a little bit of a change up from the V4 from what I saw in the pictures. Also, you do have Loud and Proud, made in the USA on the tongue with an American flag. The upper combines a mix of mesh and pigskin suede, and it is a really nice combination, and it's really comfortable. Really nice premium materials. You can definitely tell when you get them in hand. I kind of cleaned these up a little bit because they were really dirty, but really nice soft suede on the shoes. And so I think that that is definitely a plus. The next pro is that these are wide foot friendly. I have a wider foot, as you guys may know, and these fit amazing on feet. They're definitely wide in the front, and somebody like myself appreciates that. I know the dad shoe trend sort of thing is dying down a little bit, it seems like, but I think it's kind of fun to be able to wear like a Bape t-shirt and like cargos and New Balance, and I feel totally comfortable in that. I don't have to wear anything crazy on feet, and I can buy something that's more comfortable and still has some retro style and feel to the shoe. But again, comfort is king, and the fact that they're really comfortable, they don't have to be the most edgy, stylish shoe. I like the fact that they're stylish in the way that they are, and they have that dad vibe to them. Another pro is the hype factor is not really there on the shoe, not on New Balance in general for the most part. So it is great for those that actually want to get a pair of these. They're easy to get your hands on. So the V5s are the newest ones, but they do have V4s for a discounted price as well. And the reason why the prices are a little bit higher at $170 is because these are made in the USA. They're not made overseas. So as you could see from the tongue again, it's definitely something that they're proud to promote. It says that these are made in the USA for 75 years. And it says made with the flag. So I think that is definitely a selling point to the shoes. Everything nowadays is made overseas, so this has American-made standards and quality, but also has jobs over here in the US as well, which is pretty cool. And the last pro is that these shoes, although they were maybe runners back in the day, they're definitely more of a athleisure lifestyle sort of shoe now, and they're really, really good at what they do. So from a comfort and lifestyle standpoint, these are really, really good on feet. Not everything is sunshine and roses though, so let's go ahead and get into the cons. First con is, again, as I mentioned, this does look very similar to the previous version. So similar to the untrained eye, though, that it's not probably worth paying the extra 40 bucks for the new version when you can have the previous version for way less, like 130 bucks. 130 wins every time if you can't really tell the difference between the two. It's the same as buying a late model car. Sometimes it's worth doing when they don't change the body style up too much, and they didn't change this up enough for at least me to notice. At first glance, it just looks like the same shoe. But the other con that I wanted to mention is the color blocking. I know that they're trying to be traditional, and this is the black colorway. They do have a gray colorway that's traditional as well. And I think that's cool that they're trying to have the heritage there. But eventually, I want to see some more colorways of the shoe, because the way that the shoe is put together, you can make some really dope colorways and have a lot of fun with it. In fact, back in the day, I actually created my own pair of New Balance on the site, Hawaiian Ocean sort of theme with a lot of different blue panels all over the shoe. And those ones were my 997s. But these, I feel like, have a lot of style potential, and more style points will be added if you come up with cool colorways, and it's something I feel like they're lacking right now. And my next con, which is also in line with what I was just talking about, is that they could have better colorways potentially through collaborations. So collaborations give the creators a way to go crazy, create something a little bit different, more than the out-of-the-box standard colorways that you would get, standard materials even that you would get, even though these standards are really good. But collaborations also generate hype, so you can generate new colorways, wild colorways, themed colorways, but also hype and limited releases to products to create more of a buzz about the shoe. For those people that wanted that collaboration but struck out on it, they can actually go into the store and buy these ones instead. Or if they did get the collaboration, it gives them a chance to try them on feet, realize it's a really great product, and they don't need the collaboration next to it to have that comfort. They can just get the inline version and be completely happy. So I think that collaborations are definitely a huge part of what New Balance and ASICS both have been missing. So it would be kind of cool to be able to see them do more of that to hopefully generate more hype around their product to then get on more people's feet. And that's another lead into my next con, which is when our New Balance is going to be cool again. For a minute there, runners were really, really in. ASICS were in. New Balance, Sauconys were in. And then all of them sort of just died down. So I feel like there is a little bit of a wave coming back with the Bodega launch that ended up happening a little bit ago. But I feel like they have a lot of missed money on the table from these brands to be able to do collaborations and just bring more buzz and awareness to their product, because ultimately that's what you got to do. You got to get the new generation involved, and they've kind of lacked in doing so. So if they can start to do that, that'd be great. We'll start to see New Balance on more people's feet, and they'll be happy once they try them on, because trust me, they're really, really comfortable. The last con, as I mentioned already, price point 170, 175 is a little bit high. You do get made in the USA, but for some people, they don't really care where it's made. They just want a product that is affordable and comfortable, stylish, and everything else. And maybe they're not willing to pay that extra price. So for you people, there are the other versions out there, the V4, as well as other models of New Balance. The 574s are a more affordable pair that you can usually get from Finish Line for like 50 bucks or less. So there's other alternatives out there. This is more of the higher end, but I definitely think it's one that's worth trying out if you're willing to pay the money. So my final thoughts on the New Balance 990 V5s. I think it's a great shoe for wide feet. I think it's also a bit pricey for an older looking sneaker made in the USA. The V4, again, might be a better option if you're really price conscious. But once you get these in hand and on feet, I think you guys will be really impressed with what New Balance offers. It's a really comfortable shoe. It's just one that I think looks stylish enough. I'm glad that Hibbett sent me a black colorway. It just hits a gray. It goes with everything. And it's a comfortable shoe, one that I can wear on a regular basis and be happy with my choices. But that's my thoughts on the New Balance 990 V5. What do you guys think, though? Leave a comment in the comment section. I know there's going to be people out there that are much bigger fans of New Balance than myself, and so you can flex in the comment section and let people know what you think of the New Balance 990. But thank you guys for stopping by and watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys want to subscribe to my channel, feel free to do so, and we will catch you guys for some more sneaker videos very soon. Peace, guys.